this great jacket or shirt. It's cool.
Jacket, yeah, man. I'm a big One Piece fan, so
That's awesome.
they call me I call myself Straw Hat Goofy, and then everybody
Straw Hat Goofy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
You can introduce yourself. I'll call you Straw Hat, whatever you
I
want.
can call myself Juju for now. Like, I don't want a bunch of One Piece fans getting into a tizzy, because then that's what we'll end up talking about for like the next
Totally.
10 minutes. Yeah. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Juju, aka Straw Hat Goofy, your movie guy. I'm here with Leigh Whannell, director of the new Wolfman movie, and we're gonna have a great conversation because I'm chomping at the bit to talk about this, man. Now, I know you once said that you don't like to look forward. Let's look a little bit back, right?
Okay.
You are a creator of Saw. You directed The Invisible Man, right? You directed Upgrade, right? But let's go back.
Okay.
You were also a film reviewer
That's
for
true.
Recovery on
That is
ABC TV in Australia.
Shout out Recovery,
Big
90s kids.
Big shout out.
Yeah,
that was
fun.
I was looking up at your old stuff, man. You were wearing a Evil Dead shirt during that,
right.
proving how much you wanted to be in horror and like be a director.
Oh, I so did. I love that YouTube exists and all this can just be watched. It's kind of mortifying, but also, yeah, I used to get out there with the Evil Dead t-shirts. I mean, I was loving horror. And on that particular TV show, they would let me do, like I would review a movie and then I would get to recommend like a budget movie,
Right.
a VHS or something from the back of the video store. And I would always do horror movies. I just loved it. I remember one time getting to interview Wes Craven.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just like, sitting in a chair similar to the one you're sitting in now. And he was visiting Melbourne to promote Scream.
Okay.
And I saw this B-roll recently. Someone sent it to me, and it was as they were setting up, and I was just grilling him about how to make horror movies.
Right.
So just while they're setting up, why
Prepare
did
me,
you choose this
please.
shot?
Yeah.
And he was being so sweet. He was like the nicest guy, and it was a dream job.
Okay.
Probably the best job I've ever had. But
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate it at the time. I was thinking, I don't want to interview Wes Craven. I want to be Wes Craven.
Right.
But now when I look back, I think that was a great job.
Yeah, now I'm imagining you having like your own movie like The Fablemans, like Steven Spielberg, where he
totally.
meets like Ford, and like you have that moment in the movie.
If I have a long enough career to justify a movie about my career, then I'll be so happy.
Fingers crossed for that, man.
Yeah,
Fingers
let's
crossed.
see.
Now, what I'm loving about Wolfman so far is that it's having the same sensibilities as The Invisible Man, where it's taking this real kind of fear of like, that not domestic abuse, but that's what Invisible Man did. And here you were talking about this is more dealing with like disease and what happens when like a loved one, a family member has disease and like the deterioration of like what they are and what they're becoming. Can you speak a little bit about that when it comes to this transformation?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you kind of look for what the deeper meaning in something is. And for me, it felt like the idea that you can no longer communicate with your family, that just seems so tragic to me. I've seen people go through this, through a severe illness where they could no longer communicate. And seeing it up close, it's a real life horror film, And so I think that was the thing that I gravitated towards, was just saying, what if we took this Wolfman mythology and grafted it onto this tale of disease and not being able to communicate with your loved ones,
Right.
and then maybe becoming a threat to your loved ones. You know?
It's a hard thing to do because Wolfman is such a fantastical character and like supernatural character, and like grounding that in something real. It's like very hard to do, and you're doing it.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you take the risk that maybe there's some people out there who are big werewolf or Wolfman fans who maybe think, well, you're missing this and you're missing that, and they're sticking to the old mythology. But I think the best way to honor these older monsters that have been around for a long time, not just with the old Universal monster movies,
Right,
but
of
going
course.
back to the original novels. Some of these monsters
Those meanings behind why those novels were created.
yeah,
right?
and we're talking about books. Some of them that were written in the 1800s, right? So you got this long history. I think the best way to honor that long history is to kind of drag it into the present, into the present right now.
Yeah.
And look at today. We've just been through COVID, and I think that's the best way to honor it.
Excellent. So one thing I'm a big fan about you, this will be my last question. You have created this like signature of doing motion tracking in your action. You surround yourself with a great action team. You've done it in Invisible Man. You've done it amazingly in Upgrade. Can we expect a little bit of that in Wolfman as well?
Yes.
That's all I needed to know.
I can't do it. I can't not. I have to do it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no like martial arts action scenes
Of
in
course,
this.
yeah.
it's not the Bourne identity, but definitely I love playing with the camera like that. I love being able to kind of spin the audience out with the character, you know, and Stefan Ducio, who's the cinematographer, he and I'm almost like a mad scientist or a kid that's been let loose. Like I'll just be cackling behind the monitor. Like,
I can tell.
Like an evil scientist.
I can totally tell.
And he's always saying like, "Are we going too far here?" And I'm like, "Never.
No, more.
Yeah, more. Like, it's alive." And I love it. I'll never stop doing that.
Please don't stop doing it.
I
Because
won't. I
I saw
promise you.
Logan Marshall Green like going in the kitchen, and I'm like, I need more of this in every movie now. So thank you so much.
I still want to take it up to 100, maybe on the next film.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Absolutely.
it. Thanks, Juju.
Thank
Thanks
you so
a lot.
much, Leigh. This is
Appreciate it.
incredible.